What exactly is a solo ad? A solo ad is a type of paid advertisement that is used to drive targeted traffic to a product or service using email traffic. Solo ads are a type of PPC, pay per click advertising. The solo seller is paid per click to send an email to their list of subscribers. Solo ads can range in price from 35 to 75 cents per click. You can find solo ads higher or lower depending on what they are offering to deliver. There are a few variations as far as traffic goes that we'll go over a little bit later. Your typical transaction may look something like this. Becky pays John to run a solo ad for her. She buys 100 clicks at 40 cents per click. They schedule a time and day for the email to be sent. Becky sends John a tracking link and possibly ad copy that he can use to mail to his subscribers. When the solo ad is complete, he will send Becky a link that shows the traffic has been delivered. John just made $40 from mailing to his own list. You can see how this would be something that is very profitable and how fast the word would spread if you are delivering quality traffic. Solo ads have become an increasingly popular way to drive targeted traffic to an offer. People are always in need of good traffic that converts so they can build lists and sell products. Solo ads are relatively inexpensive and extremely targeted, making them one of the best sources of PPC traffic out. Let's do some math for a moment. Solo ads typically sell in packs anywhere from 100 to 1,000 clicks at a time or more. Those are the more common sizes, but it's not hard to find people buying bigger. From the places I'll show you, it's of little effort to sell 300 to 1,000 clicks a day with only about 3 hours of work per day, or even less. So let's say you sold a 300 clicker for 50 cents a click and paid 35 cents a click. Your profit is 15 cents per click multiplied by 300, that's $45. You just made an easy $45 for simply facilitating the deal. Let's take it a bit further. Let's say you sold 1,000 clicks a day. Not hard to do at all. With the same math, you would make $150 from those 1K clicks. For a solo ad seller that is not brokering, they have to maintain a large list so they can deliver 1,000 clicks within 24 hours. With Solo Ad Arbitrage 2.0, you don't have the limitations that a list owner does. You can sell as many solos as you want because you can broker the clicks from multiple vendors at a time. I bet your mind's going crazy with the thought of how super easy this is to run and profit from. You can sell as many clicks as you want because you have multiple people delivering them for you. It really just depends on how much time you want to put in it and how much money you want to make. There are a few tools that I suggest you grab. They will come in handy. Skype is the first one. Skype's a free messenger that allows instant messaging, voice, and video calls. Skype is a major tool used by solo ad sellers to keep in contact with their customers and for customers to reach them. This is really a necessary tool as you will be contacted mostly by this method. If you don't already have Skype or have it but don't use it, you should start getting familiar with it. Google Calendar. You need a calendar to keep all your solo sales in line. When you sell a solo, you should mark it on your calendar right away. I always make sure that I record their name, how they contacted me via Skype, email, Facebook, the number of clicks they purchased, and any special notes that you need to remember about that particular solo. I find Google Calendar the most effective and convenient because it integrates with all Google apps and uses my existing Google login and works with my Gmail so I can get email reminders. It works nice on mobile and from the cloud so you can access it on any device. You can share calendars, so if you're accessing this, you and your outsourcer can be looking at the same calendar in live time and you can update the details in live time also. Link trackers. You will need a link tracker so you can assure all the clicks that each customer purchased are being delivered. You'll also need to be able to show your customer your tracking stats. Being able to track clicks is vital to selling solos. ClickMagick is the most recommended tracker to use for tracking. You will get a free 2-week trial at sign-up. ClickMagick gives you the ability to track the clicks while filtering the bot clicks that do not count. It also gives you the ability to geo-target and provide your customers a top-tier percent. Plus, they have a share feature that you can send a link to your customers to view their stats once the solo is complete. There are free trackers. They're completely free to use. There's Bitly, TinyURL, and PrettyLinks, which is a WordPress plugin. While free trackers can be used in your startup, it is recommended to use a paid tracker like ClickMagick to take advantage of the features available. Facebook. You will need to use your Facebook to post into the groups and make connections and sales. If you don't have a Facebook account, now is the time. You will want to use your information and a real picture of yourself. People like to know who they are working with. You can make many connections that will help you grow on Facebook. Hosting with HostGator. You can get 1 month at HostGator for 1 cent if you use the coupon code SoloAdArbitrage. You will want this if you are planning on hosting your own SoloAd sales page. Domain name from Namecheap. Namecheap is the best place to purchase your domain names. Although they are not free, you can visit Namecheap coupons and get the current coupon code. It is best when buying your first domain to purchase your name. So if your name is Mike Jones, you would want to try to purchase MikeJones.com. If your name happens to be taken, you can always try to add your middle initial or your full middle name. You do want to try to purchase a .com. This will help you with your branding. GetResponse Autoresponder. If you would like to build a list of solo buyers, this is the perfect tool. When you sign up, you get 1 month for free. Building a list of solo buyers is beneficial to you so that when you want to run a sale, all you have to do is mail your highly targeted list of solo buyers. Solo Seller Sales Page. Most solo sellers have some sort of page or place that displays testimonials from their previous customers. This will give you a place to show potential customers that your clicks are good and you're not in business of scamming folks. You don't have to put any buy buttons on your page, but most sellers do put buttons on their page. You can also just put your contact information on the page and have them contact you after they have looked at all your testimonials. When they contact you and you have sorted out these details, you can have them send you payment via your PayPal email address. You also have the option of setting up a thread at the Warrior Forum in the classified section. This is a great place to get exposure and needs nothing fancy, just your testimonials and some contact info. If you aren't able to get a page right away, you can put up a free blog on WordPress.com and host your page there till you can have one made. We do have our OTO pack that supplies you with an HTML template that you can use as is or edit. You can get some examples of solo ad pages by Googling solo ads. Features you can offer your buyers. You should go over a few of the features that solo ad buyers want from their solo seller. Also, the definition of some of the terms that will be used. Top tier clicks, or T1, or geo-tracking. This all refers to the country that your solo ad buyer wishes to receive. Most buyers want at least 75% top tier, so you will want to post this on your page or in the Facebook groups. Top tier includes the top 5 countries: US, United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Unique clicks. Most trackers will give you 2 stats for clicks: raw clicks and unique clicks. Raw clicks are the clicks that a page receives. Unique clicks are unique to each person that clicked on the link. Example, you have 148 raw clicks and 110 unique clicks. One person can click the link multiple times. Only their first click would count in the unique clicks, where all the clicks would count in the raw clicks. When you sell a solo, you are selling unique clicks. This means you had that amount of visitors to that page. Email swipe or ad copy. The ad copy or email swipe is a copy of the email that people want you to send with their link. You will then pass this on to the person that is delivering your clicks. Tracking link. When your customer purchases the solo from you, they will most likely give you a tracking link. You will then want to track this link before you give it to the person that will be delivering the clicks so you can monitor it. Over delivery is any clicks that are delivered over and above what they paid for. If your customer bought 100 clicks and you delivered 110, you gave him 10 extra clicks for a 10% over delivery. You should always over-deliver a bit because different trackers track differently, and you could be short a few clicks according to your customer's tracker. The industry standard is 10% over-delivery. Bot clicks can come from various places. Bots, search engine spiders, antivirus programs, ad networks, and other automated systems that may load your URLs. These should not be counted as clicks to your customer. ClicksMagick does an awesome job of keeping them out of your stats. Where to find buyers? The best place to start your advertising efforts is in the Warrior Forum and Facebook. At the Warrior Forum, as we spoke just a minute ago about the Warrior Forum classifieds, you can post your offer on a thread there, and this will be seen by the many users that are currently browsing the forum and looking for traffic. Facebook. There are quite a few groups that were made to sell solos. All you need to do is join the group and post your message and a link to your page if possible. You will want to ask the people that may see your post to PM you, which means private message. An example of your ad can look something like this. 75% top tier solo available now, up to 500 clicks, 10% over delivery. PM me or visit my page and then give your domain name. When you visit the groups, you will see how other people do their posts. There is no rule how to make a post, what it should look like, or how it should read. Just get it posted and get the benefits from running a solo with you out there. The Facebook groups. You will want to check out the Facebook groups and join them ASAP. This is where you're going to make quite a few interactions with people and see how things work. 3 examples of groups are SoloAd Peer Group, SoloAd and Ad Swaps, and Solo Ads. There are over 50 groups that deal with buying and selling solo ads. For the full list, visit our OTO page. Finding a good vendor is key here. You can find vendors in the same place you can find buyers. You have 4 main goals when looking for a good vendor. Price. You're going to want to find clicks at the cheapest possible without compromising quality. It is not uncommon to find people selling clicks for 30 to 35 cents per click. It's also not uncommon to find them selling for 50 to 80 cents per click either. Quality. There's a very good chance that you will sacrifice quality when going cheaper. But as a broker, you are selling these clicks at a higher price, so your main benefit to the end customer is providing quality clicks. That means providing traffic that will produce higher opt-in rates, conversion rates. When you're looking for vendors, make sure they have plenty of good testimonials and that their testimonials are quoting an average conversion rate of 60% or higher. The higher, the better. Reliability. You want to find vendors who can provide quality clicks on a regular basis. The key here really is to hook up with multiple vendors so that you always have someone to go to after you make a sale. One vendor may be booked up for that week, so you might have to go to one of your others if you're booking for that day or that week, for example. Offer types. A good majority of solo sellers won't mail for certain types of offers because they get so many of them. When advertising your solo, be sure you know if your vendor will facilitate these offers or not, and advertise accordingly. Now, of course, the question arises, should you tell your buyers and vendors that you're brokering? For your buyers, no. As far as they are concerned, they are buying clicks from you. I'm not saying to flat out lie or be skeezy, but if they don't ask, then there's no need to tell. For your vendors, it's not so bad. You certainly don't have to tell the vendor you're buying clicks. They're making money, but I do recommend at least having a couple that do know. I say this because reliability is something to look for. If you explain that you are brokering, then the conversation changes a bit. You might be able to get a discount if you can provide more customers, and you can have a better conversation on arranging and streamlining booking. If they know you are brokering, for example, you may be able to arrange something like where they share their calendar and PayPal with you, and you start booking on their calendar in the manner I described above, and just send them the payment. In their eyes, it would be like them having a solo ad manager, which many do, and you're basically bringing them more customers and profit. They could care less that you're selling the clicks for higher, they're still making money, more money than they would have. My suggestion is the first time you buy from a vendor, don't tell them you are brokering. Just facilitate the transaction, buy the clicks from them as a normal buyer would, and that way you can test their list to see the quality and so forth. If they did well, then you can start talking about a brokering partnership. How do I get testimonials? If you're just starting out, you won't have any. It's imperative to focus on getting testimonials from your first couple customers and everyone after that. Always get a testimonial. If you're just starting out, your first one or two deals, your main goal should not be to score a profit. Rather, get their testimonial. So drop your price, even if it's at cost and you make no profit. At this point, the testimonial is more important. It's also okay to be honest and say you're just starting out and you would like to give them a deal in order to gain their patronage. Also, be creative. Those first two sales will be the hardest to get, so think outside the box. For example, what can you give them in addition to the clicks that other solo sellers don't? Maybe a short PDF on 10 ways to increase your conversion rate. Maybe you can give them a PLR ebook squeeze page pack. There are a bazillion PLR products on Resell Rights Weekly that you can give them for a free bonus. Or maybe you can also offer to send a tweet to how many ever Twitter followers you have. Basically anything. 99% of solo sellers don't give you anything but the clicks. Whatever you put on top of that will instantly set you apart from the rest. The bottom line, don't let this small hurdle hold you back. Once you have testimonials, you can really start rolling. A few of my customers have come back and said they've already booked several orders within just a day or two, and they started from zero. And you can too. Steps to making a solo ad sale from sale to complete. The customer contacts you. You work the details of how many clicks, when the solo will be sent, payment, and link and ad copy. Track the link your customer gave you. Contact the vendor to purchase clicks and send them the link and swipe. Contact your customer and let them know when the solo has started. Wait till the vendor is finished delivering. Contact your customer again and provide them with your tracking stats. Ask customer for a testimonial and find out how the solo went. And that's it. You're all done. Extra tips and tricks. Always, always, always over deliver. If you want to keep buyers coming back, always give them more than what they paid for. Make sure you find vendors that over deliver. Also, if your customer gets a very poor opt-in rate, less than 30%, it's probably their squeeze page at fault, but you might consider sending them a few extra clicks just to show that you're willing to provide good customer service and that you will go above and beyond. Customer service is your golden ticket. As with any business, customer service is important. In the solo ad business, it's your livelihood. It's what determines if you make or break it. There is a lot of competition in the solo ad world, lots of buyers, but lots of sellers as well. Buyers can go to any number of people, so the most important thing that sets you apart is customer service. Be friendly, be easy to work with, be fast and prompt, and always answer all their questions. Get lots of vendors. You'll want to have plenty of people lined up to facilitate clicks on demand. If you can position yourself where you can sell virtually unlimited clicks on a daily basis, then there is no limit to the amount of money you can make. When you first start showing up in the groups, be able to sell clicks, make sure you don't go overboard right out the gate. Offer a few hundred clicks for the sale at first. Then once you have a few sales under your belt, make your amount able to be sold higher. Be diligent and take action. You can spend as much or as little time on this as you want. It all depends on how much you want to make. Get in a bunch of groups and post in them every day. Get customers and keep them. In short, hustle your ass off, and especially in the beginning, and you can make a ton of money. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. This is essentially free money. You just have to put in the effort. No excuses. Now get your butt out there and kill it. Build your own list for free. It's nice to be a broker, but wouldn't it also be nice to have your own list as well, in addition? And now you can build it for free. Well, except for your time. This is pretty simple. Just take the profit you're making from the clicks you sell and buy some clicks for yourself. So if you facilitate a 300 click deal and make $60, take that 60 or part of it and buy yourself 150 or 200 clicks towards building your own list. All you did was broker the deal and now you can build your list and still keep some profit at the same time. That's a win-win-win. Facebook Mastermind Group. We also have a Facebook Mastermind group that has solo sellers waiting to work with you and sell traffic. Not only that, but we'll be able to assist you with additional questions, help you stay away from the bad sellers, and get your new business moving in the right direction. If you would just like to purchase a list of approved sellers that are waiting to serve you, you can find that list here. You'll find the link in the ebook. Solo sellers to stay away from. Getting to learn the ins and outs of solo selling are not as hard as it may seem. It will not take long for it all to fall into place. There is one thing that every solo buyer and seller must watch out for, and that's the bad sellers. There are people out there who do try to sell bad traffic. Most solo sellers do book out a few days, and most will be in the 35 to 60 cent range. If you find anyone selling traffic for less than 35 cents, I do a little research first and try to verify if they are a good seller.